Today I answered the question whether or not you should be nuzlocking a Pokemon game when you're very sleep deprived. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. So apparently Route 6 doesn't get it out. Is it Route 6? I think Route 6. I don't get an encounter there until I get a water type fishing move. And I do have a Diggett's Cave encounter, but on the chance I get a Dug Trio, that can be pretty scary because they were like level 30 and 10 levels above me. And I don't have the confidence in being able to capture it very easily. So we do have the SS and to do here. The level cap is level 24. We have a lot of trainers to train against and with, and I'm pretty sure there is a Pokemon center here, essentially, right? Yeah. So let's see. I'm gonna train up these guys, and should I do this fast? How fast can I think I can make this go pretty fast. So I guess I would speed up the footage, and then, if anything happens, then you will see it. But if it doesn't, enjoy it. Then again, I don't really know what music to play there. Oh well, I'll figure it out. This is fine. I think this is fine. Oh, Intimidati is pretty bad. Do I want to increase the speed this here? Oh, that's really bad. Don't burn. Or crit. Does it crit kill? No, it doesn't kill. But that's fine. Yeah. Perfect. See? Being sleep deprived here isn't impairing my judgments now. Oh, I definitely don't take a second Groudon. But then again, I can just switch into Gyarados. Yeah, Gyarados. Level 24 is the cap, I have to remember. Then again, it doesn't have any water type moves, but it has Intimidate of its own. But it does have Bite. So far, this Groudon has not shown any physical moves other than it's shown Ember and nice critical hit. It's shown Ember and Bite for both special moves. So awesome. I love being sleep deprived, and that's like I don't say that ironically. I've had a pretty nasty period of my life where feeling nothing was the norm, and so whenever I get the chance to feel, well, I should evolve Midnight sooner rather than later. But whenever I get the chance to feel something, it's always a great feeling for me. I'd rather feel something negative than nothing at all. Which is where my stance on which is where my takes on spicy food comes in. Because normally with with spicy food, you are tricking your brain into thinking that your mouth is on fire. So essentially you are purposely pseudo damaging yourself to reap some sort of reward. And when I was very depressed, and even at times where I feel not technically depressed, but very much not happy, I can say, I like to eat spicy food just to feel something. And so being sleep deprived is essentially another form of me feeling something. Because I'd rather feel nice one turn wake up. Or is that an instant wake up? I don't know. I'd rather feel very tired than nothing at all. And so it's still refreshing for me to feel like this way. I'm gonna bite. Nice. Does not. At least she doesn't kill here. But yeah, how many Pokemon does this guy have? One of the things the DS games does is show how many Pokemon the other guy has left. Which I don't know in this case. This is a Nidoran female. Taking it down, no problem at all. 59 HP, that's the Goku stat. Where is my ball? No, wait, where is what am I looking for? Oh yeah, pick up my Moonstone. Awesome. I'm not missing out on any move. I think I can miss out on like Dig. It's not even Dig. There's like a one decent move it gets like at level 50, which is not gonna. I'm not gonna keep the Nidorina at level 50 just to get one move, and it misses Body Slam. I think it gets Body Slam at 1 or 2 levels from now. How good are the stats? 42, 36, 49, 48, 41, 33. That's pretty good. And has a lot of HP. Who's gonna be good for this next gym? Jordan would be good. And then also Midnight too. Do I give Midnight Dig? I don't know if I do. Mifune can also be decent. What do I have in my PC? My PC is horrible. At least for this gym. Zubat is gonna do nothing. Hive Knight is gonna do nothing. Bellsprout can do something, I guess, but I don't have a Leaf Stone. Caterpie is doing nothing. Blair is neutral. Blair is gonna be like essentially a Mifune replacement, if anything. And then we have Smart, which is also doing nothing in this gym. So very unfortunate encounters. I don't think I even had much of a chance to have better encounters. I could have found Abra, but then again, it would be level 20. But I wouldn't be able. I could have been able to get an Alakazam, but I don't think it's really fair to have an Alakazam at level 20. Battle time! Wahoo! How do I become more entertaining? Okay, wait. What's a rant tangent I want to say about? Of course, I feel like the more you talk about what's happening on screen, the less engaging the stuff becomes. Unless like your content is specifically about what's happening on the screen. So if I commentate, oh boy, another Pidgey, that's pretty bad commentary. But if I talk about the I don't know, what do I even talk about? If I talk about the weather today, that's like that's more that would be more interesting than anything what the game is happening, because the game is kind of just a medium for the viewer to watch something as they watch the content creator do the actual content. I think that's the point of the content creator. Wow, the point of the content creator is to create the content. Holy! I also want to do like I want to get past the beginning parts of the game where everyone has poison types, and I just like time to use my own poison types and not get poison pointed and die poison in the game there. What else is there to say about? I don't love procrastination, but I do love postponing things for other times. After this, I'm doing. The problem is with like what I'm doing now is that it overlaps a lot. What does flying resist? Grass. I have poison for grass. What does flying resist? Bug. I have other things for that. I'm fine with not healing. I also have Gyarados to be a grass type, to be a flying type for resistances. What am I trying to say here? Okay, of course. What am I saying here? What? Let's see. Let's go on Twitter for a moment and see what's. Oh, Uma Musume first anniversary is first anniversary is anniversary. What is that? Did he just double kick? Oh, double kicked. I died to a crit. I think I died to a double crit. This is purposefully playing on as loud as possible. Actually, that's too loud. Let's log in and get some carrots. Hopefully, the Kita-san banner is in like a few hours. It's like 1 or 2. I think 1 or 2 hours from when I'm recording this. It's focus energy. Okay, that's pretty bad. Can I load faster? Double kick. Okay. Devastating 1 damage point from double kick. Should I might have to give dig to Nidoran. Nido Queen, no, whatever her name is. Midnight. I got 625 carrots and 18 carrots. Oh, 1 free. I thought there was. It's only a free single, which is not as cool as a free multi, and I get an Aura Mati Kanatan Shower. Or Mambo for short. I switched to playing with one Joy-Con now. Yo, Pokemon Pocopia reference. He has strength. It's like in the game where when Machoke uses strength and he strengths all over the place. Wahoo! Give me this trainer battle now. How did like OG YouTubers like have the confidence and the delivery to make funny jokes? I think it's. Did I say delivery? I forgot what I said. But it must have been the delivery that really carried how entertaining the viewers. But this is a 35 base power move. Also, talking about power creep. I guess it is also a signature move, but Razor Leaf is base 55 with 95% accuracy. But Flower Trip is. Oh, I'm fine here. Oh wait, Razor Leaf is 55 base power with a high crit chance with 95% accuracy, but Flower Trick is a base 70 move with guaranteed crits and doesn't miss. You think that's just like this is like a see base high critical hit ratio is a high crit ratios are ratio. I wonder how different my content would be if I did just stream it, because my formats are definitely my talking formats are definitely more catered, I think, to streaming. I'm just in a situation where if I do stream, my identity can just be screamed at by people in my living area, and there's really not much I could do about that if that happens on stream. Obviously, I mean, the thing is, if it does happen on stream, the chances that anyone is watching is also pretty low. So I think just saying that's fair. I think what really is the what's the word I'm trying. It's like not the constraining point, the low barrel point, the tipping point of my ability to content create is my stream of consciousness. Because once I get going on a topic, I'm pretty much able to continue down that path. Does Goku miss and get crit here and die? No, he keeps going for smoke screen, but I will switch out after this. Okay, we get it. You smoke screen, but my stream of consciousness is really what needs to be able to carry when it comes to my ability to create content. Because if like the moment I stop talking is the moment I lose the ability to continue to trying to talk. I will not learn focus energy. I will not learn focus energy. So like, if I have a stream thought, this is a water type. If I try to think about what I want to say, and then I have really real calmly and deliberately just hypothetically think of the best way to say what it is I'm trying to say, how did it live that? I will find myself forever stuck in a position of being unable to speak unless someone calls upon me. But in a situation where I'm just talking to myself, then there is no one to call on me. And so it is up to me, the creator, to unlimit themselves and create the good content people are looking for. And then also, I just have to remember that I'm just a guy with 9 subs, and the moment, like, my videos, yes, obviously, if they're not entertaining, no one will watch them. But also, if YouTube does not push out the video, no one will watch them anyway. And so that's also what I'm trying to figure out, because let's just say I take the time, like, not necessarily off camera, but clear body. No poison. Let's just say I take the time to, let's say I record this video, I record the video I'm doing afterwards, and then I take some time to make a video, like a very high edited video about like a Hollow Knight gameplay video, with like me speedrunning Hollow Knight, or just like an information dump on Hollow Knight, or whatever. And I spent a lot of time on that. I don't know if YouTube knows that that video will be much better than the videos I normally post. And I guess the solution to that is just post less and post better quality content. But at this point, I am how do I say this? Like, I don't want to say I've had success with the style of content I've been doing, because success is subjective. But like, some of the videos I had of me talking to the camera, quote unquote camera, and whatever, gets like 10 views, maybe more, on a good day. And nice crit. It gets like 10 plus views ish, and that's like good enough for me. That's a success in my story, in my book. But I really want to know how. I'm losing my train of thought again. I think, like, as I try to define success, it's really mainly just if people watch the video for more than 10 seconds. I mean, I say 10 seconds, but like, ideally, at some point in time, someone watches a video to the end. And how often that happens is also another indicator of success on my end. But what my content style is, I want to be able to talk to. Don't do a lot of damage, because you have a mank. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Why does that do so little damage? Confusion does more damage to myself than. Okay, but that is Icicle Spear. And I have no ice resist. Do I have an ice resist in the box? No. I only have ice neutralities. I mean, yeah, I only have ice neutralities here. But what was my point about success? I mean, I also value some videos as a personal. It's like, there's like how happy I am with the outcome of a video. So like this video, I was able to really talk my way through the whatever was been happening on screen, and so I'd value this video as a success. But like the video about me typing loud, I think that was a fumble for me. Maybe. Oh no, it wasn't. That video was fine, but I think the autism one was, my autism is whack. That had a lot. I don't want to say it had a lot of potential, but like in theory, that had the makings of a good video. I just recorded it too late, and I needed the upload to be done, and so that's the consequence of me not prioritizing, or timing my, using my resources well. Because at some point of the time, I just have to have a hard limit in when I record, and if I miss that deadline, I better hope I had the video on the uploaded before, or I have a video like already made. So I'm really pushing double upload just to see how far I can go. But like, if it's not something feasible or damages the channel, I might just have to forego it. But I really don't want to, because if monetization is a pseudo goal of mine, because let's be honest, who doesn't want to get monetized on YouTube if you're posting content? Like, ideally, that's like the goal. But the goal of like my personal goal is get to talking, little bro. I just realized we can run inside the SSN, but not anywhere else inside buildings. But what am I saying? My personal goal is to upload once a day talking about something. Technically, I failed that goal a few months, like a month into the year, where I had to upload no commentary music video time lapse of building my Minecraft home. Don't quit. But then again, I still felt fine, because it was very early on in the thing where I was very unexperienced with talking. I bit my tongue doing that. I don't die to a crit. He dies to a crit. What am I saying? Very inexperienced with talking, and so it was just pretty unfortunate timing on my end. But then again, like my living situation was also much different. Why does that do so much damage? I'm not gonna stay in against that. So I lost my train of thought again. I forget what that tangent was about. But going back to the original point, which was monetization, if I really want to get monetized with the pace I'm going, I need to upload a lot more. And also, I just need to be better at talking at the end of the day. Like, the death battle video really showed what, quote-unquote, the future can hold, where I'm very happy with how well the death battle video did, but that's at the end of the day, I viewed those as shadow viewers, where there's the people who are commented. I'm very appreciative of those, but at the end of the day, no one who watched that video stayed to watch the rest. And so that was, I deemed that as a failure, because that's not something I can replicate. The Cell Death Battle, the Cell and Metal Sonic Death Battle is not something I can create on my own. And like, maybe my reaction was good, according to the comments. And apparently people watched till the end. So, this is not gonna be annoying. And so it's obvious that I have. I mean, I don't want to say it's obvious, but there is something that I have that clicks. Ouch. There's something that I have that clicks with people that I should like kind of lean into, maybe. 23, 44. That I should lean into more often than not. What? That I should lean into. But I don't want to become a React tuber content creator, because that's not the point of my channel. Okay, so I static did. I know I poison pointed and he static me. Nice. But I want to be able. My point of the point of my channel is talking to the camera, and obviously to a point, I am talking during a reaction, and so that's not necessarily off the table for me. But the people are watching the video, not just me, which is it's a strange thing to complain. I'm not complaining about it, but to point out or to maybe even nitpick. But I am trying to be an entertainer at the end of the day, and I have no like malice or like hate, not even hatred, but just like no harsh feelings towards VTubers or any other React content creator that does reactions, because I also consume those, so I know why they do well, and I hope they do well. It's just personally, I don't feel that it's the wave for me. There's just, I feel the need to, like, I want to be able to create a video all on my own, and at the end of the day say, that was a good video that I put my effort into, and that like very little I could have done to be better. Obviously, I'm gonna get better at forming sentences and whatnot. But like, comparing my ability to speak from the beginning of my channel to now, I am very happy with the increase in I'm very happy with the increase in quality of my content. Like, I know there is only like there's a strong limit as to how far I can go on my own without the help of others. And eventually I want to open the floor to collaborations or even being featured on other channels. But I want to know for sure that what I am doing is not a waste, I guess. I want to do things my own way. I want this channel to be what I've always wanted to have, which is something I can call my own. What level does Mankey evolve? It's level 28. But I want my channel to be something I can call, something to say, I can say that I did this all on my own. For the longest time, I felt that everything in my life has like, now I don't want to say everything in my life has been handed to me. Oh, nice critical hit. Everything in my life, not everything in my life, but stuff in my life has happened for me, and I felt very out of control in what happened to me. And I took this opportunity to create my channel, to start talking, as a way to see, if certain variables of my life were different, like obviously I wouldn't have this opportunity if my current variables did not exist. I would not. I can't say for certain I would be doing this. However, if theoretically the variable, oh wait, never mind. If, for example, if hypothetically the variables that exist currently, or rather, if there was a different set of variables that would still lead me to where I am at now, would I be able to make something for myself? And this channel and the success it may or may not have is going to be my answer. Do I think I am able to make something of myself? Who knows? I am trying to see what else I can say. I know that the Vivify is over there, but there's some more I can explore here. Cause I just think at the end of the day, a place to just like talk about my feelings, to just verbalize internal issues. I don't say internal issues, but internal thoughts. That's something nice to have. At the beginning of this channel, I set out to plan to make a script for all of my videos, and I guess that it's a great thing that changed, because now I know that like I am able to adapt and I am able to get better. Like before, I would definitely not be able to create a nearly 40-minute, probably like was going to be a 40-minute video of me talking about most of the time. Obviously, there's going to be pauses, and this is not including the time pause I took in between to heal Pokemon. And I'm just happy that I am able to just talk, really. I've had just very little experience in talking with my life. Definitely because of 2020, but also because it's just people. If I don't have the social urge to talk to people. Another Machop. I just don't have the social to talk to people. And that just leads me to being very discommunicative. Ouch. What am I trying to say now? This could kill and crit. I'm going to quick attack and it's going to kill. Would a quick attack killed if it wasn't a crit? I don't know, man. How do I get watch time? Sheldon. This has Icicle Spear. I could have gone into Mifune. I probably should have gone to Mifune. Actually, no, there's no, it's only using a special type move. Never mind, using a physical type. And it didn't matter because stab, because crit. If at the end of the day, I upload the video and YouTube doesn't push it to anyone, and that's just I guess it's just a video that's like not lost to time, but just a video that no one watches and probably never sees. Or rather, I think ideally, talking from a world where I don't want to say I get clout, but I'm able to make something for myself. Someone, at least at some point of the future will go up and just watch the videos that currently have no views or some views, or just I just have a record of my 2026 for the free viewing of everyone. I'm trying to see what else I can say now. I am, yeah, it's been like well over 40 minutes for me. Constantly talking, trying to think about what to say. But yeah, like as this video wraps up, I feel very content. But then again, like I took all of this essentially 40 minutes of me talking, and I have another 40. You know what? No, this is the upload for today. I'm uploading this to. Oh, this is not good. Actually, I believe in Mufune. Oh my god, Mufune. Okay, crit. Okay. Dagon has high special defense. Just don't get confused. What am I saying? Oh yeah, I was just saying, yeah, screw making the other upload today. Cause I talked all this time. There's still a limit to how much I can talk about. Kinesis lowers accuracy now. There's a lower accuracy. But doesn't matter. I'm fighting Charmeleon now. Mufune at level 23. Dagon's going to be level 22 by the end of this battle. Comedian. We don't have Thunder Punch. Kaminari Punch. Smoke Screen. I'm going to go into Midnight. What am my point? What was my point? Yeah. Like being able to have a reason to be happy at the end of the day, and being happy with the kinds of videos I'm making. Why does everyone have decreased accuracy? Being able to have the videos I make and have it be a reflection of my personal thoughts, I feel is a very good use of my platform, and maybe even just watching or hearing me talk at the end of the day makes your day. And if that's the case, if I have a net positive on your nice $720, if I have a net positive in my ability, or on the minds, on the feelings of someone else, I think that is a very good use of my day. Because maybe I don't have a good day, but if I make a video and it makes someone else's day, then that's great. Peach Cobbler, for example, I don't know, I can't speak for them, but judging by my the comments and stuff, his day was probably slightly better watching my video, cause it was just, I don't know. This. I guess I can talk about this in to a better extent, but just having a creator and viewer moment is very beneficial. It's not I don't know how to say I say these words without having a time to think about them, but just having a special moment between viewer and creator makes a lasting impression on the viewer. And just if I'm able to do that, if someone, I don't know, just needs an attention thing, maybe me reading their comment if they leave a comment, or me saying thank you is enough for them to feel like they matter. Because I think everyone does matter. I don't think anyone should undergo turmoil or stress. Granted, like obviously, like it's fine to feel stressed, given it's like a delicate proportion, and you are able to manage it. But what am I trying to say here again? Like I don't want any bad things to happen to people, because having bad stuff happen to you never feels great. And obviously it's you wouldn't want that for someone else. Just picture yourself in someone else's shoes, and you just I don't think anyone deserves to be in pain. I don't know what I'm saying anymore, but I guess that's the end of this video. And also, I just like saying happy birthday to people, because I just it's worth celebrating, obviously, really.